Hey guys,
Hi.
it's Open Bill Repeats, and this is Drink Eat Repeats, and welcome to the stream. This is, I guess, a Halloween edition,
Yes.
and we actually have a special guest over here today. We have, let's see,
Alice in Wonderland.
So they're the cool couple, and we're.
what are you talking about? You're just different. It's not bad to be different.
I'm not a red blood cell, I swear.
We're a mashup between Squid Game,
It's cute.
Squid
Oh,
Games, Alice in Wonderland, and Angry Birds.
But Nick, you haven't shown us the best part.
Oh,
Yes.
the bow.
Yes.
Hmm.
That's what I'm talking about.
So
Let's-
we switched costumes. I was originally wearing this costume.
We just want to be different for your stream.
I don't think there's going to be any costume switching.
No,
No.
that's a little too tight for me.
What, you
And
don't
plus,
think
these
this
muscles
is
don't
tight?
switch. You know, they stay on me anyway.
These are guns right here.
You don't
These
think
are
this is tight?
filmed.
I've never worn
You guys
it.
like the Halloween music?
Yeah, it's very nice. Atmospheric.
We'll
like
go
it.
on for a little bit. So, what other costume do you guys have?
I have a banana suit
A
costume.
large banana, a yellow banana suit.
And I have a Woody costume.
Yep. We used to run races, and we ran before as Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Oh yeah,
So we have those blue
the blue wigs.
wigs with the Thing 1, Thing 2 shirts, and we did that for a Disney
It was at
race.
Disney. It was the Disney marathon.
You
Disney,
have to do Disney races. That's my only
was the
dream races
Goofy.
to do.
half marathon on Saturday and full marathon on Sunday.
But now there's a dopey that's 5K, 10K, half and full.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
We actually have. So, I'm not sure if you know, but Drink Eat Repeat has her own channel too as well.
I know, it's very fun.
And she tries. You could explain.
Yeah, so I just tried different foods around everywhere in Orlando, even visit Jacksonville. I do plan, and Vegas, and I do plan to try different foods, hopefully around the world one day. We'll see.
I know,
But-
your channel
but-
makes me hungry. Every time I watch it, I'm like, oh, that's more
Good,
of my bucket
that's-
list now to go and
that's
try
the
and see
goal.
and do.
But today, what we got
Uh,
is
Starbucks.
what's at
So
Starbucks?
pumpkin themed
Oh,
drinks and food, of course.
What drink did you get?
I got the pumpkin latte.
delicious.
I had the apple crisp
Have you tried that?
macchiato.
I haven't tried the apple crisp macchiato. Is it too sweet, or is this
I
like
don't
the
know.
review now?
It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
this is the live review.
I know,
Yeah. And
because
she
I like
got,
the pumpkin spice
A
latte.
pumpkin muffin. With
Oh, I
some
know.
cream
Those are so
cheese.
delicious.
Yes.
I've had those.
and
didn't
I
get
got
a
a
chance to
pumpkin
run
scone.
Oh, I haven't tried those ones either.
Yeah.
But I've had the muffins many times because I've had the muffins many times.
Muffin cream cheese. Yeah, it definitely looks pretty cool.
I love cream cheese. It's
I
delicious.
love-
What's your favorite drink at Starbucks, Maria?
I usually go for the macchiato. Is it the
Okay,
macchiato?
caramel macchiato or just a
Yes,
macchiato?
but lately I'm such a sweet tooth, but lately I'm finding it too sweet that I would ask for like a half pump. So you can customize your drinks a little bit more that way. So I would ask for always like half pump or extra hot. Burn off those sugars. But
Nick, what-
pumpkin spice latte is always a favorite.
I drink
What's your
water.
favorite drink, Nick?
I'll drink water,
Water.
there.
He really does. It's like, just give me water bottle. No. Starbucks will give you a free
They have
water.
good water. They have good water bottles there.
I know, but they give you like free water, like in
Oh.
a cup,
Good
like
water
ice water
bottles.
if you want and everything. I feel like
Yeah,
very
so-
like Red Riding Hood.
I've
grandma.
had their breakfast sandwich.
Yep. And
Was it good?
Yeah, it was okay.
It was okay.
he still likes the McDonald's or the Tim Hortons better.
Have you guys been to Tim Hortons?
Is there Tim's over there? No, the Tim's is too far from.
No.
I don't think we've
I
had.
think
Mm-mm.
it just,
Have you
We don't
heard?
have that.
Have you heard of? You've heard of Tim Hortons? Or no?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh,
it's
What's
the
that?
Canadian. It's a Canadian Starbucks, I
Yeah,
guess,
it's
but
Canadian.
it's older, or maybe it's the same.
it's
no,
in
older.
Buffalo.
So
I know it's in
Tim
Buffalo.
Hortons was a hockey player, yeah.
Yeah, Tim Hortons was a hockey.
So he
But
has
he better
a
than
huge
Starbucks?
chain. Different. Like it has more donuts, more
like
more breakfast stuff, really.
Dunkin' Donuts, I guess.
Yes, less sweet.
Does
But,
Dunkin'
Sounds
Donuts
interesting.
have coffee?
Do they
But it-
have it?
Yeah,
only
they
in
have it in
Canada, or is it at
Buffalo.
the
Like
border?
before, when the borders were open,
They have it in Buffalo.
a lot of people just cross border just to drink the Starbucks over at Niagara Falls, for example. But it's everywhere. Like it's every corner here.
Yeah,
And
it's
I
like
think
everywhere.
it goes as low as I've seen it in Philadelphia.
Oh, you've seen it in
Yep,
Philadelphia?
yep. So I think it's trying to make its way down. Where else have I seen it? I've seen it in Indianapolis.
But not in
There was Tim
Florida.
Hortons there.
Not in Florida, yeah.
It's still
Not in
too-
Virginia either. Haven't seen it. Or
Yes. And
California.
now it's sadly like a lot of our Starbucks chains here have closed. A lot of the locations that are just like within bookstores, they've actually closed down because of the pandemic. I guess they're just trying to figure out where their profit margins are. So now we don't know what's going on to those spaces. Because again, you know, you want to go to a bookstore and you want to have your snacks or coffee, but I guess everything is discouraged for a little bit. But in lieu of that, they just closed all these locations, unfortunately. But
wow.
I haven't actually like done a lot of pumpkin spice this year yet. I've probably had twice only. And I'm so sad because the season is ending and Christmas drinks are on their way in soon. Right?
Hey,
I've never
G,
done it.
hey, Kale Brick, how you doing?
Hi.
So I know I showed this on your stream, so I'm not sure if everybody knows on this stream is that Brick Adjuster does a Saturday morning streams at 8 o'clock, right?
Easter.
So early. But we at Legoland, this is what Caitlin picked out
Yeah.
for
That
her
was a
set.
fun video.
Are you gonna build that, Caitlin?
I am, but I'm looking forward to the penguin. I love penguins. It's like
Yes,
my
we
favorite
heard.
animal. So when I seen this, I had to get it.
Very
So-
cute.
I remember watching one of your streams. It was a building stream. Might have been the first one, and Caitlin was having a fun time building.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Raya dragon.
Yeah.
it
If
was
I do
Raya.
it, it's gonna be a video. I don't think I'm gonna do this live because it's gonna take me a while to do it. So I'm
Do you have like a
just not
penguin
even gonna
collection
do
of
that to
all
myself.
other sorts? Like, do you have a penguin collection of all other sorts? Like, if people see like a penguin mug, do you get that, for example? Because
Oh yeah. For
If there
sure.
is, she'll
yeah.
get it.
I don't ever
Happy
like
feet.
I want to go to SeaWorld just for that reason.
oh, cute.
I haven't been there. Like I was when I was a child, but I haven't
Yeah,
been
me
there
too.
recently.
Where's
But I
SeaWorld?
get
Is that?
everything.
In San Diego,
Oh, is that San Diego?
and what's the version in Florida? Isn't there a Florida version of SeaWorld as well? I thought there was.
Wait, we have SeaWorld.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
SeaWorld.
Orlando, right? Yes, San Diego and then Orlando.
Okay, never
yes.
mind.
Yes. I went to
We have the
Orlando.
Florida version of SeaWorld. That's
The
SeaWorld.
Florida.
We don't have a SeaWorld.
We don't. We have the Ripley's Believe It or Not Aquarium,
Yeah.
but we don't have killer whales in there, and we
No.
don't have penguins. But we do have penguins in the Toronto Zoo,
Yeah,
and the penguins we saw this summer were interesting.
they were doing stuff.
They were just standing there.
No.
Did you pay extra to pet them and feed them?
No.
No, they were behind the gate.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
So
but we
how
have
was
like
your muffin
figurines
today,
and
and how are the scones? I haven't had the scones.
the scones. The scones are good. I like scones because they're not messy, right? And I could eat it with my hand. Or the muffin.
Probably.
Like I'm not a big person. I don't like to eat food with my hands when I'm out, right? Because I don't.
have
Where's
to
the
eat the
Filipino
muffin.
in you?
What about rice? Don't you do this?
No,
Don't
because
you do
I'm
this
I'm
with your
not.
rice?
He's
No.
civilized. He is
Especially-
civilized.
Yeah. I'm not in the Philippines. I will out of banana leaves,
When in. Yes, yes.
and I'll put on the table with all
Isn't
the
there a
food
thing
there.
where you push with your thumb and then you go like this and you push with your
Yes,
thumb?
yes.
How does that?
Show us your technique again.
Like this and then you push
Oh man.
rice.
See, I didn't get a chance to go out because we were exchanging costumes to get my own takeout version of what you guys have. But I went and
Thanks,
made
G.
myself my own chai tea latte.
Oh,
at
okay.
home.
Let's see.
No, it's just the same mug that I have because I'm trying to like keep to the whole Halloween. You've seen it before. It's my only spider Halloween mug from
Oh,
Starbucks, but I have
nice.
chai tea latte inside. And I basically just, do the fakeness where it's the Starbucks chai syrup and I just add a whole lot of hot milk to it. And I
But-
froth it and it's as good, right? I think it's delicious sugar.
Yeah, I mean, we mentioned
sure
this
you can
on
bring your
your
water.
stream, Nick, but we get the mugs too, but we like to make sure we travel there first. At least
Yeah.
one of us go
Someone
there.
has to be there.
So,
Yes.
but
No, very funny.
there's a lot of mugs that we have yet to get. Like I've been to Texas, California.
Yeah,
Never
yeah,
got
yeah.
there.
And that's the thing, like they kind of change up, right? Like the kind of mugs that you're showing nowadays with all the little cute caricatures. They're, I think, the new series that they have. but they've changed it up too in the last couple of years. So, but,
So I know I keep on looking at this penguin thing. Have you built a set, Maria? Or is Nick's like, no,
yes,
mine?
I have.
No, I tried to get her to build with me, but she's like, no.
He's taken all the joy out of it. No.
She actually was into Lego before me.
Yes. So when
What?
Tristan, our oldest, was
Yeah.
in grade 2, he started to show interest in Lego, and being that mom that just, yes, oh, you love it, I'm going to like drown you in this interest because that's my awful personality. He got into Lego. So for his
What,
birthday, a lot of
2010?
a lot of friends and family were asking, oh, what can we get Tristan or however. I'm like, oh, he's into Lego, but it was really me. But one of the earlier sets that I bought and built was the purple triple decker bus from Harry Potter.
The Knights bus.
So this was
Okay.
like Harry Potter when they first released it in 2010. And I enjoyed making that. And the thing with Tristan was he kept on putting it apart. And so there was conflict there already. I'm more like Nick. If I want to build something, I like to display it. But when you're playing with a 7-year-old, right? He's like, well, we're supposed to like break it down. So I think I built that triple decker bus.
And you
a
get
few
mad when
times.
he'd like change the heads and stuff.
would. So I kind of stopped playing. And then Nick's like, hey, what are you guys doing? Lego. And then let's go to the Lego store. And then that was it. Nick was
Ah.
gone.
I got
And then
into
what
the picture
happens
around
behind
20
you happens.
I got into
Yes.
the picture around 2012.
Around 2012. Nick's like, oh, what's
Because
this?
Caitlin, before all of this was DVDs. All behind.
Yeah.
This was like the DVD room.
We were a Blockbuster.
Oh, wow.
Before we were the Lego store, we were the Blockbuster.
So now the DVDs are in the garage. We have stuff.
So
Yeah.
for those who don't know, Nick and Brick Adjuster, he's like one of the OGs on YouTube and Lego. His collection is insane. I'm sure he'll turn around the camera and show you. But you started this game a long time ago, right? When did you start YouTube
10
and Lego?
years ago.
I started
Right.
Lego in 2012, and
That's,
then
not, that's,
YouTube.
that's a long time ago. It's almost a decade.
Yes.
YouTube in 2014.
Yes.
It's like January 2014.
Yeah. And like around that time, like again, we have 3 boys in total. So each of them would go into their own iterations of interest in Lego. And for the most part, like they would have their own pieces to build with. Like Tristan was very creative with what we would make with Lego.
Yeah.
And
He's not into it anymore though.
and then we because Nick just took over, and then we would go to like Philly Brick Fest and like really just embrace the whole culture of Lego. But a lot of gifts from friends and family were basically Lego. Like they knew that it was an easy gift for us, I guess.
Yeah.
So when you started YouTube and Lego, were there a lot of people like there is? I mean, there's a lot of people now, which is great. But were there a lot of people back then, or were just like 20, 30?
Yeah.
Can you count them on hands and toes?
No, there were a lot, but they're gone now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to us, they were the OGs.
It was just
right.
Yeah.
But there's still like Brickstar right now. He's still on.
Bricks are still
Yeah,
there.
I've seen him.
But the channels I used to watch were like the Brick Show and Your Creative Friends.
Yes. So your creative friends actually are the ones who had started the Philly Brick Fest. So we were so excited meeting them in person, right? Like all these YouTubers that we would watch. I actually watched a lot of videos way back in the day. Sorry, open builder. Life gets busy. But yeah.
Want to say a quick hi to Will, Brick Build, Jeet. How's it going? Kale Bricks, we've said hi to you too. Hope you're still here. And yeah, we're talking, and we have Brick Adjuster here. He's telling us about his good old days and how Maria used to be a super collector.
The transit, and this is it. I think like at the heart of it, like I'm a collector hoarder by nature, and same with this person that I ended up with. And we're pretty good at organizing all of our collections, but this is by far probably the biggest, most cohesive collection that we have. I mean, I think do you still like put it, like note it on some online forum, like what sets you have?
I do, but I haven't updated it in a couple months.
See, it's
No.
crazy.
On Brickset. You could do
So
it
it's
on
so out of date right now.
It's so
There's like
out of date.
hundreds of sets you have to put on there.
Well,
that set
Yeah.
and that set.
So I mean, the kids come down and they just kind of take it for granted.
Watch your hair. Watch your hair.
Yeah.
It's my hat.
But I feel like the boys come down and they know not to play with it. They have their own things to play. Like Hayden right now is quite getting into Lego.
He has
But
his section.
but for them, they just take it for granted that we have a basement full of toys, right? To them, it's not toys. To them, it's like dad's Lego.
I think. Hey, what do you collect anything?
Penguins.
Penguins.
Penguin.
What's your penguin
gator
collection like?
dove,
Maybe you'll get
Florida
Canadian.
gators.
Oh yeah, she's a big Florida Gator fan. I'm
Oh
not sure
my
if you guys
gosh.
know.
Oh.
My uncle lives like right.
So-
Okay. This is
Yeah, so the big game today is Georgia Florida game.
Mhm.
That's pretty big here.
Did you go there?
No, I didn't. I just grew up watching football with my dad, and he was a big Gator
Oh,
fan,
okay.
and that's just how it happened.
Did you know
So-
Gatorade was made there?
Really? In
Gatorade,
Florida?
right? Gatorade was from the Gators University Facility Research.
Oh, Gatorade? Yeah. They made
Yeah.
that there.
Because when my uncle was doing his residency, he was in Gainesville, so he would take us around that area too. Yeah. So before he moved down to Orlando, it's still quite a distance, right, from Gainesville? It's like
Gainesville's about, in Orlando, it's
4?
about 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
oh, not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like any like big university, like you
Yes.
get there, and that's all that's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
college
that's
town.
exciting.
So do you have a lot of Gators jerseys or memorabilia?
I don't know about memorabilia, but she has a lot of shirts, and
Yeah.
she has like bracelets, and we have a flag flying outside our house.
Oh,
Nice.
that is hardcore.
I know what Irving could wear next
We got
for
tattoos
show and
down our
tell
back,
next week.
gators.
I know what Irving could wear for show and tell next week.
What, a gator shirt?
Yeah, every single week show off
I've
all the
been
shirts.
trying to get him to get something Gator,
What?
but he won't.
Wow.
He won't
The
wear
only
it.
thing
It's
I
a
have
different
gator is like a blue shirt
It's
that has
not
orange
Gator,
polo
it's just a blue shirt.
emblem on it. It doesn't say gator or anything. It just has the colors. Man,
Irving,
I'm
you have a
getting kinda
question
hot in
the
this
chat.
thing. Like these muscles are sweaty.
Irving, there's a question for you in the chat.
Oh, question. When did you first get into Lego? I got my first set in 2009. Man, that is way before when I got my first set. So I'm not sure if anybody knew, or if you guys know, but my parents would never buy us Lego just because they would be afraid that we're going to lose the pieces. And so it ruined the set to them. So we never got Lego at all. Like the only time we played with Lego, I don't even think our friends didn't even have Lego.
Yeah.
So my first Lego set that I built was her friend's set that she got because she's a big Friends fan, and that was
Oh.
recently. So and then
What made you buy it?
yeah,
What made you guys buy that?
because she's a Friends fan.
Oh, okay, cute.
So then I looked at that. I was like,
Oh, Friends the
Yeah.
TV show. I thought you meant Friends like the
no, not the
the
mini
little
dolls.
girls. The
Yeah,
little
no.
So
Okay.
When you got into the set, you're like, oh, this is fun.
So Central Perk. Central
Yeah.
Perk.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Central Perk set. So I
Okay.
built it. I was like, hey, I had to buy another one. So because she has her own set. So I built that. I was like, hey, this is kind of cool.
Oh, so
And then
you
I
have-
was also at the same time into like, the whole videography thing, and it kind of all tied in together and
your
kind of
videos
worked
are
out.
very, very excellently made.
Yeah.
Thank
They're
you.
very
Thank
good.
you.
They're very different. They're really set apart from many other YouTube channels, I think.
Cool. Thanks.
Just
Appreciate
something.
that. I try. But yeah, so this recently, that's like last year.
So did Caitlin even try to build a friend set, or no? You just basically monopolized it. Oh.
we can't have two hands in the video.
I don't know.
You made the minifigure.
I let
It's a
him do
candle.
all the work. I just admired it.
Yeah, and
I
I
mean,
for the display.
she's
Yeah.
I think she helped in the video. If she did the help with the Disney train, and I had her help with the Mandalorian set, the Razor Crest. So,
Okay.
but other than that, no, I don't think she's really built as much.
No, I didn't do much.
So, but no, mine.
When we first went to a Lego store, I remember he was like blown by the modulars, right? Because you don't know what's in a Lego store until you're in a Lego
And the
store.
architecture sets.
And yeah, he was really into the architecture sets, which was, like the boys wouldn't have touched those. And I like them too. So I remember one of our earlier trips to New York City, we were just looking for the Falling Water, one of the older architecture sets. And it was almost by even then on its way out, like to being
Retired.
obsolete. So we were just excited to find that. And honest, I didn't think it was going to be this big because just
But
our
now it
personality
is.
such that when we get into something, we
It's
like
your
really get into
retirement on the
something.
wall.
IKEA.
IKEA. is
Yeah,
your best-
IKEA and
best
Lego love
friend.
you.
Thank God for cheap shelves.
I hope they have credit cards soon, so you can build up points.
Yeah, when
We should get loyalty
When
points.
we were trying to get the coin, they're like, "Oh yeah, we trust." Like, because we were trying to get VIP points because I didn't have enough to get the coin.
because Maria spent all the VIP points.
And so we called them, and then they're like, "Okay, well, we'll just credit you with
We'll
VIP points
extend you some
because we see that you
coins."
purchase a lot, and we trust that you're gonna eventually get them."
That's funny.
We are.
Because they're like, "We see 30 pages of purchases here, so
Over many years. But yeah, like I didn't realize that he was waiting for this coin, and here I was depleting because he doesn't deplete the rewards.
Do you know the Lego coin I'm
points.
talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think so. That was recently, isn't it?
A few months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
space
yeah,
coin.
yeah, yeah.
But
I was able to get it.
he's so hesitant when I'm like, oh, it's time to do like a redemption. He's like, no, I'm gonna have no rewards left. I'm like, you're gonna have so many rewards left. Let's just use it and buy it.
No
So
rewards. I
originally
must
we used
save
it to
my
buy the
rewards for the
guitar, the Fender.
coins.
We use just rewards
Coins
to
are
get
coming.
the Fender recently.
Yeah.
So I like to see something like, free is best. But yeah, I know. In order to get the free, it was a whole lot of Lego in the make. But
So Irvin, what's your favorite Lego set?
As of right now, is the one that you play with and
Top
it falls
three.
apart on you? The
Top
Voltron.
three. Oh, Voltron.
Yeah,
Is that number
yeah.
one? What's
That is the number
one
one. I don't think
what's
there's
two- two and
there,
three?
there has to be something that's. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything going to be beat it or can beat it. I mean, I'm even thinking like a future ideas that comes out, and I don't
I
know.
want Voltron minifigures. I want the characters.
Oh, I got the Chinese version from.
Yeah.
so you watched Voltron a lot when you were little?
No, I didn't. I mean, I did, but I wasn't like a hardcore Voltron fan, but I liked it. It was one of those cartoons I watched in the morning
Yeah.
before going to school. And being born in the '80s was kind of
But
like
the Lego
this.
set just spoke to your soul.
Yeah, so it just did this.
A lot of us liked it.
It's a boy toy. I'm okay with it. I like all the Harry Potter sets.
What's your favorite set?
the Harry Potter sets?
Which
I
one?
think I actually like the purple bus. I feel like I think I have just a lot of history with building and rebuilding that. At one point, I could build it out of memory, just because of the number of times Tristan would break it and I'd like put it back together.
Mm.
But I
Wow.
also like the new one with the what's it called? The owl.
Oh,
The owl on the
Hogwarts,
books.
Hogwarts Icons.
Yes, Hogwarts.
okay.
Icons. I
That
think
one's
that's probably
pretty
one of my more
clever.
recent. Not the typewriter.
Not the type. But you wanted to get it. How about you, Nick? What's your favorite set?
I always say Ewok Village.
No,
expanded,
that's a
but-
good one. I
Oh
think
my
that
God,
would
he's saying
be
a butt.
But I like
Ninjago.
the Ninjago.
City Gardens.
Yeah,
The
they're nice.
yeah, it's hard to
Okay,
see.
yeah.
It's not zoomed in.
But
What's your
it'll be
favorite
interesting
set?
to see like what more.
Besides Central Perk and Penguins.
I think it would be the Nintendo. I
Oh.
didn't put it together,
Oh,
but
yes,
that's a
it's
good one.
pretty
Good one.
pretty cool.
That one's a good second to me too.
Actually, my favorite
Second.
set that's not Lego made would be Spider-Man,
The spider
the
bus.
bus.
the bust. I think that's pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
it's pretty big.
Yeah.
I think if I was going to go in your basement one day, I would steal
Yes.
the Ewok
And I would
village.
help you.
No, I'll steal the Ewok
I know.
village.
Tristan the other day told me that he took a minifigure from a Lego room, but he won't tell me which
And
one.
so he's been
Like,
anxious.
So I'm looking
What's it-
around.
what
What's
is
So
it?
smart
what's
of him.
missing?
He's like, did Tristan say anything to you? I'm like, what are you talking about?
I'm
like, no,
what's,
nothing.
What's missing?
That's so funny. Was he
He's
like,
just
"Hey,
doing-
Dad,
he's
I
just
stole
saying it to,
something. You
throw
will
you
never
off."
know."
Yeah, he did. He said, I took a minifigure from your
Hence
Lego
the
room.
sleepless nights and him building all these sets over
I'm
the
like-
week. He's been here just like looking around.
What's missing?
What's missing?
Yeah.
I can't tell what's
Yeah.
missing.
That's okay.
So
see?
Caitlin
It's like in
said
your
that.
library. If I took a book,
I know.
Would you know what's missing?
Yeah. Oh no.
Ca-
now he's
Caitlin
gonna
said
say
that we can't buy our kids any more Lego
Mm-mm.
because there's so
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
Lego.
Do they have a lot of Lego? They have a lot of Lego.
Yes. Yes. Unless
Do
they
they
can have their
keep it
own
together?
room to dedicate just to Lego, we're not. I don't want any more Lego.
Oh,
Like, I can't tell this guy that, but I can say it for my kids.
Are you
so.
stepping on Lego?
I've been stepping on Lego.
I'm finding
Are you-
little pieces and like corners, like the clear pieces, the tiny ones. I don't like it. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
No, because like I said, Hayden now is getting quite into building and everything. He'll bring them upstairs. Like, I don't know. I want them just to be here, if anything, right? This is dedicated play area. But he'll bring them upstairs
What's
and
the
I'll come
stormtrooper
home.
helmet doing on the floor?
And yeah, I'm like finding like little minifigures everywhere, little pieces and parts, and I don't want to vacuum them, right? So I'm constantly. I feel like it's been good for a while, and now it's getting back a little bit to stepping on Lego.
Whenever I find one of Hayden's minifigures upstairs, then it becomes mine,
Oh,
and I add it to my collection.
Are you going through his
you know-
minifigures like crazy right now? You're like, where is it?
yeah.
I know
So
it's
after
here.
like this live stream, I think you just gave him what 4. So he was showing me, look, Daddy doesn't want these.
all
It's
those,
mine
all
now.
those. What? Why are you wearing a banana suit costume?
Oh, we have special guests. Sorry, crashing your
special
special guest.
guest.
He can come around.
Are you gonna Are you gonna watch?
Fruit
All
Ninja.
these guys
Oh,
are just.
what's going
We
on?
just live in a funny house.
Did this do a
They're doing
train
laundry.
like through your?
Good job, boys. Start up the Saturday morning laundry.
It was funny because like I put this costume on at 8 o'clock and the kids are waking up. And so my daughter looked at us or looked at me. She's like, I want to dress up.
Yeah, so now she's Cinderella.
Yep.
For the whole day.
But this is it, really. I feel like with all the Halloween costumes that we've also like acquired over the years, they just wear them whenever, however, not in public, but you know.
Hey, Eileen.
Hi.
Mama Lego.
Hi.
So
Yeah, they were allowed to dress up yesterday.
In school.
you going back to the Lego and YouTube. So you took a break for a while, right?
Yeah,
They did
around
the dark-
2017 till 2021.
And I thought that
When
was
Pokemon
it.
Go
We're
happened, right?
done.
It was primarily Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
I was still
That's
still
another
buying
obsession.
sets, but I wasn't posting anything on YouTube. I was just I was
Collecting.
playing Pokemon Go from 3 a.m. to 7 p.m. on the weekends,
Wow.
and then
Come here.
just on the weekdays.
I mean, I
Are
think
we
they have
gonna-
like a psychology term for you. What the? Why is that? Why does that guy have muscles? Why is that banana
It's a banana.
have muscles?
See, this is it. You know,
What are-
you grow your kids and they just get bigger.
What are you?
That's a dementor.
Why are you wearing mom's blazer?
I don't even know.
That's funny.
He's like, I'm
Can you
wearing
close
mom's.
the door? Hey,
He's like, I'm wearing mom's
May,
blazer because dad is
close
wearing
the door
mom's
and light,
shirt.
please. Turn off the light over. No, over here.
At least he doesn't have a tutu on again.
Wow.
No one can see my tutu.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, for those who haven't seen it, can you show us your tutu again, Nick? I want to make sure
okay,
that
I'll
people,
show.
Eileen, is at least see it.
You know, sometimes the things that I buy, and I'm sure he's intrigued by it.
Oh,
And for those who don't know, at 8 o'clock, Nick streams every Saturday, but they switch costumes. So Nick was Angry Bird, and
was Angry Bird.
Now
Maria
I'm stuck.
had the
It's not
skirt
too
on.
hot.
What you
But
doing?
because our basement is kind of cold.
it was
it's actually
Irvin's
nice and
idea.
cozy.
I'm like, okay.
Thanks, Irvin.
No, was
I saw
it? That was
Irvin-
all you guys.
Irvin giggling.
That was
so
all
much
you.
at the idea.
This is how I figured
So-
out how to use it.
Halloween's, you guys are taking everybody trick or treating or no? Is that Canada?
No, we're just
doing
gonna
trick-or-treating?
go to. Last year we did like
Easter egg hunt, but Halloween chocolate hunt.
so last year we hid
Oh,
Halloween
that's what I did.
candies around the house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
we
they
did
just went
that.
around trying to find it.
And he even made like little bags, and I'm like, "What are you doing? Can we just throw candy at corners, and then they'll just find it, or I'll
But this
find
year
it."
we're just gonna go to my mom's for Halloween on Sunday.
Yeah. Such a cute skirt.
Thanks.
You
Yeah.
wear it well, Nick. You wear it well. It goes with your
Where
eyes.
did you buy? Where did you buy this skirt?
This was
From
Party
your
City.
closet.
It looks like a Minnie Mouse.
No, it's Alice in Wonderland with the
Oh, I
symbols from
see
the
symbol,
cards.
the card
Yeah.
symbols.
And she's blue and white. So
Yeah.
our next Disney race, I'll definitely wear this one.
Hey Nick, have you ever thought to like when people go trick or treating to give them like little bricks?
That's next
Here's a
level.
2x6
That's, like,
for
next
you.
level.
Here's a
Brick-
2x6
brick-
for you.
Brick separators.
Exactly.
Yeah, bricks
Like,
separate.
what is this?
Like, I don't
One
know.
win the lotto. But
Like,
yeah,
what
I don't
is
know. I don't know if
this?
a lot of people are actually going to hand out candy in the neighborhood. It's still about a 50-50 split
Oh,
all
okay.
around when I talk
Yeah,
to people.
maybe next year.
So
I mean, I'm
think-
pretty sure you guys seen like the videos and the news reports where people have those little tubes they shoot candy down.
Yes, I've
Oh, I
seen
haven't
that.
seen that.
Yeah, or some guys like even shooting out like a 2-liter bottle of pop, like, and people are
Oh.
like catching it with like their pillowcases.
Oh, wow.
So
Someone's gonna get hurt.
that's really fizzy. Yeah.
I want to see that video.
But yeah, just a Halloween brunch lunch at his mom's tomorrow because she loves Halloween and we're gonna dress up, I guess. But can I dress up in my Alice in Wonderland?
I was just gonna wear regular clothes.
What? You're not dressing up? It's so boring for his mom.
I wanted to see if I can borrow.
You
some
wear
of
that skirt.
clothes.
She go, I'm not cool. What are you doing?
We had this thing in high school. It was called Turnaround Day, where guys had to dress up like girls and girls had to dress up like.
And we used to
guys.
have kilts in our high school. So yeah, Nick was all about the
Yeah,
girls'
so
kilts.
I would borrow like some.
Yeah,
of my friends'
who would you
kilts.
borrow
Maria
kilt?
David.
Oh. that's-
You were so
yeah.
excited for that day, weren't you?
Yeah, I know.
Turnaround Day.
So yeah, he
But the guys were.
participated.
I mean, the girls were easy. They just had to wear like a.
Just a regular pants uniform, I guess.
Yeah, we had the uniforms. in high school.
Yeah, we
Yep.
don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. What do we know what we're gonna do?
No, we do.
I mean, there's lots.
Halloween.
Yeah, I mean,
It's kind of raining here too tomorrow, so I'm kind of happy not to have.
yeah,
to
it's
send the
kind of
kids
on and
out.
off here too.
But you guys
But
don't
I know
have
the
to deal
kids
with
want
the
to do
cold.
something. So
Yeah.
Yeah, at least you guys are warm there. When it's cold and rain here, it's gross. Like usually, like I think the last couple of Halloweens, we would just have them wear garbage bags over their Halloween costumes just because it's been pouring. There's been a few times it's
you're
absolutely
that
pouring,
mom.
and it's
You're like,
freezing.
no, mom, we don't want to put this on
Well-
here. Come on, you gotta
Well,
ruin it.
Hey,
Filipino mom.
I used the blue recycling bag though. Yeah, no, it's again, they're just like walking around in like rain sodden garbage bags going from house to house. Doesn't really matter what their costumes were.
Yeah.
But I don't know about your schools, but the schools here on site, they actually do not allow them to wear costumes, except in
They can wear
kindergarten.
orange.
They can just wear orange or black. So I don't know if your kids are allowed
they
to
can
wear
wear 'em.
costumes in school, like yesterday.
Yeah, they just can't bring anything that
Of
relates
mask?
to a weapon.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it. But they can wear costumes.
Yeah. See, that's fun. When
Yeah.
we were little, we were allowed to wear costumes.
You know, it'd be really creepy if all the kids dressed up as Squid Games.
Yeah.
And jumper suits.
And jumpers.
We're just wearing
Yeah.
jumper suits.
It's easy enough, and we have numbers. Like,
Yeah, and they'll be playing in the playground,
what reference do you need? Yeah. Yeah.
playing
exactly.
kid games. Red light, green light.
Have you watched Squid Games, Caitlin?
No, I've seen little clips of it on Facebook, but I don't really want to watch it. And I
They're pretty
definitely
sweet
don't
in
like
their way.
kids to be playing it.
Maria had a Squid Game theme at the hospital. I'm like, isn't that a little dark?
I tried. So all I did really to honor it was just to wrap a
You didn't do the
doorway.
you didn't do the piggy bank.
I didn't do any. Like nobody
And
really
then
was
she tried to
happy.
balance it
There
out
was
with
only
Alice in
one person who
Wonderland.
wanted to do it, but yeah, in the hospital, we want to keep it light. We want to keep it happy, jolly, light. The patients enjoyed all of our decorations, and they were laughing at us. In a different time too, you usually get a lot of chocolates from patients, but again, I feel like the
Yeah.
pandemic.
They don't give you food.
No, there's no more food. You can't bring food in, which makes it sad. I have to bring illegal food sometimes, like boxes
What?
of chocolates.
You're a smuggler.
Yeah, I am. We got to keep our sugar high because coffee and
So-
sugar.
There is a couple. We talked about this before. So what was it? The Titanic, the Tumbler, and Home Alone.
Home Alone.
So yeah, my one of my friends in California, he's a huge collector. But he doesn't. He has. They're all in box. They have yet to time to build them. But he's talking about the Home Alone. He definitely wants to get it. So you're getting the Home Alone, right? And you're getting Titanic.
Yeah. Monday and Monday. 2 Mondays.
Maybe the cars are missing. I don't know. How are you gonna get there?
Yeah, that's what you're gonna use it.
It can fit in the car. It's not that big.
How much is the Titanic? Is that 8 million?
Well, millions of
Canadian?
dollars
I
Canadian.
think it's like I can't remember. It's 100 more than you guys.
Really?
Whatever- yeah.
Huh.
Whatever price yours is, it's
That's a
100
weird-
more.
That's almost like a great what's it called? Differential then.
Yeah.
A long time ago, we used to buy a lot of Lego in the US just because of the exchange rate.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like
We got the Death Star in Seattle.
we literally brought
new
an
one?
empty suitcase
Yeah, we bought it at the Lego store, but then we
Yes.
took it out of the box and,
and
we
just
just put
it all in
all,
different.
all the bags inside a
Yes.
suitcase.
So
Do you have the
Just
old
'cause-
Death Star?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's
I'm talking
the
about the old
first,
one.
The first release.
Because
So,
My
this
but-
sister
was
has it.
before. This was before my YouTube channel.
yes, and at
Yeah,
that
okay.
point, it was also almost to becoming obsolete, right?
Yeah, it was.
So we
that's
were
why
able
we
to
want to get it, 'cause
find
it
one.
was
I
gonna
called
retire.
Seattle ahead of our trip, and they said, "Yep, we still have it." And I'm like, "Okay, can you put it on side?" But with the exchange rate before, it was actually cheaper to buy Lego at the U.S. when our dollar was so
Yeah.
strong, and now it's back to reverse. That we'll stay here. It just sucks. Like our sales tax here in Ontario is 13%, and
That's double
Florida
ours.
is 5%, which is I love shopping in Florida. Like we miss going to
Well-
Florida. We usually go there every March break.
We're up 7% now, I think, or 5
What?
and 7. No, 5.7, I think.
So who would be the lowest state? Because Ohio was like
Isn't
zero.
New Jersey 0?
Jersey was 0 for clothes, like
Oh, for
certain
clothes.
essentials.
Yeah,
up to
I know. It all
$200.
depends what you're buying. I know California is 0 for
Massachusetts was
food.
the same.
So-
But everywhere else is getting like New York was bad. New York was like 9 or 10. I don't know if it's any higher now. when we last went. But yeah, 7%. Where is all that sales tax going to, Florida?
To the roads and
Disney.
building more
Disney World.
stuff.
To build more Disney.
So, did you see the Home Alone?
I did, and that is one that I will give you permission to get.
Nah.
What?
Nah.
Yes.
Nah.
What?
I don't know.
Because
I'm not excited about it. I like it. I like Home Alone, but I'm just not
What are you
excited
guys
about
doing?
We don't know why we're having a Halloween fashion show, guys.
Why is everything?
This is what happens when
it. I
you're
like
not
that
allowed
he
go on the
has to make
internet
sure the
because we're on
costume
a live
is
stream.
sleeveless.
Why is everything no sleeves?
Gotta show off my work, Dad. See, my muscles are bigger than yours. Who's that creepy guy?
That's the guy from the Nightmare Before Christmas. So there is a lot of creative play that happens, I guess, when they're not allowed to go on the internet. Do you see people too behind me?
Hey, there's someone
tried
behind you
collecting
guys.
children, and we stopped at 3. We thought that they were expensive at a certain point too. All right,
Yeah.
thanks, guys.
Does it glow in the dark?
Yeah, I think so.
Does his costume glow in the dark? The cowboy?
We don't have internet.
Where did you even get all these Miami
Yeah,
Vice
where did he get that? Is
I
that like a
have no
tuck
idea.
suit with
I
a?
feel like your mom dresses
Where'd
him
you
up.
get the white
I
hat?
feel like this is from Nick's mom. I feel like that's from your mom too.
From
Get
your
the white
closet, Dad.
Maybe it was meant for you. Okay, well, thanks again. That was a nice
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, I
Go
like
now.
that all his costume is sleeveless. I could do that too.
Yeah, there was one Halloween where Nick was
Yeah, if you see,
Woody and Mason was Buzz Lightyear.
if you see
because
old
Mason was
videos
super
of
into,
the brick adjuster, you'll see little version of that big guy.
They get big.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Aiden's gonna get big. He already has he's like his paws and his feet are like his paws. His hands and his feet are like
It
like
is
little
though.
puppies.
Those are
They're
like the
big.
indicators.
And yeah, you know that they're gonna be big because they look at their paws.
Yes,
It's gonna be
yes,
over 6 feet tall.
yes.
Yeah.
So not
And
Home
Addie's
Alone.
kinda
You're
tall
not
already,
getting the Home
too.
Alone set.
Say what?
You're not getting the Home Alone set.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, that's
I think
not
it's gonna be one of
really-
the first launches. Like I don't get anything. I might
That's
go
not
just
really
to check that
Irvin's-
out the store because I do think it's gonna be a long line.
You think it's going to be a long line?
Yeah, for
Home Alone.
I was just gonna say I don't think that's Irvin's style. He likes
Yeah.
things that
Things.
look like real things.
Yeah.
Like the typewriter.
No.
like
Yeah.
the guitar and
The
the
bonsai
shoe and the
tree.
bonsai tree.
Yeah, bonsai tree is cool.
Those
But yeah,
flowers.
but I do think because everybody that I've been watching, like, they love that set.
Oh,
So
I
that's
wanna
why I
tile-
think
I just
like
don't-
it's
I don't like the studs.
we know you don't like.
I want to tile
we
it
know
up.
you're gonna.
how it all.
Yeah, I just don't like the studs.
So that's one of the 3 Home Alone sets coming out. Titanic's coming out. What was the third?
Tumblr.
Tumblr,
Oh.
but we're not getting Tumblr. We already have a Tumblr.
That's what
I
he
like how he
said.
says
Are you
we're
getting
not.
the Tumblr? You're not getting
We're
the
not
Tumblr.
getting it. We're not getting
Nah.
it.
Yeah, we're not. I'm not getting the Tumblr. Mm-mm. I
And
don't
then I
care if we
think,
have a horde of Tumblrs
I
up
think
there.
the Batman. There's Batman sets coming out too.
Yeah, I saw
Like,
those. I actually was going to pick out the small Tumblr. I saw it at Barnes and Noble yesterday. And I
Oh,
was
that's
like,
out already.
Oh, I
huh?
miss Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, they're like sneaking it out in stores. But that's only
And they
40
have
bucks, and it
the-
looks pretty good.
They have the Technic Batmobile coming out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's a weird looking one. Is there anything happening Halloween theme in Disney World right now? Like, are you guys gonna go?
Funny you might say that. Drink
Yes.
Repeat has it.
At
Oh, is it-
Disney Springs, they have some of the restaurants.
Oh, I saw
they
that.
have some foods and drinks that are Halloween themed.
That's cool.
So.
Because around
But-
Halloween they have like the smoky kind of drinks, right? Like they'll put some kind of dry ice and give it that effect.
Some of them do, but it's kind of cool how they do it here. Is in Disney Springs, it's some of them are dated, so you can't get some of the drinks until like 2 or 3 days before Halloween. There's some
Oh.
that they have like are themed throughout the whole month, but
Okay.
there's if you look on the Foodie Guide website
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Disney, they actually have certain dates for certain treats and drinks and snacks.
Yeah, I
So-
think right now you can get all of them. So
Yeah,
Oh, so
but they
lucky.
change it up. I mean, I think next month, of course, they're going to start the Christmas stuff.
I know, isn't that crazy? But
Yeah.
yeah, all of our Disney stores closed down here, so I'm also bummed out.
Wah, wah.
I know, and
It looks like
so
you have a little bonnet.
I do. I look like anyways. But we can order stuff from online Disney store, but they charge us duty to ship to Canada.
You said
So,
duty.
Yeah, I was gonna
Duty.
say that.
Duty.
So
Wreck-It
immature.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Who's Trey?
But,
Who's Trey and Nicole?
I don't know.
Those are
Who's Trey
friends.
Nicole? Oh, Trey. What's up, man? It's Trey.
Oh.
What's
How's it
up?
going, man?
Hi.
So Trey is a guy that I used to work with when I used to work retail. So I was a manager at a big box retail store, and he worked, and we met there. He was one of the.
He knows you buy Lego.
Yeah, he knows about the
Uh-oh.
channel. Not many people do that I work with or used to work with.
You're out now.
So.
I'm
What's up,
still.
everyone? How's it going, Seth? How are you doing?
Hi.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, sorry, Trey. I had to take a. I was like, "Who's Trey?" I'm like,
So are you guys going to Disney Springs tonight or like later on today?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really like as much as
I guess it
you
gets
see us in the
busy.
videos, but
Yeah.
I don't really like too big of a crowds. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I know there's a
hear you.
limit. I mean, but sometimes there's too busy, right?
Correct. No. Same.
Even before COVID, right? There's
Right.
a limit where I'm like, this is just not fun anymore.
Right. No, I'm the same.
and-
Every time we go somewhere, I try to go like the earliest opening as possible.
Yeah,
So it's just like newer, cleaner, fresh.
especially with kids, it's just not fun.
Oh,
I mean,
100%.
because people don't care. They're gonna trample over your kids.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I remember when we went to Christmas. We went on the busiest day to Magic Kingdom. We went to Disney World, Magic Kingdom on Christmas Eve. That is supposed to be known as the busiest day ever
Yes,
of the year.
yes.
Christmas Day, I'm
Smells
sorry.
like cookies. I remember
But we
when I was
had
really
like
confused.
we were still pushing the cart back then, and so we watched the fireworks. And at the end of the day, we're trying to get out of the park, and people were like
Yeah.
kicking
Got
our.
separated. I think,
Oh my gosh.
6 months pregnant.
Oh my
Yeah.
And
gosh.
this lady's kicking the stroller, and
I mean, luckily our kid wasn't in there, but
Oh.
still, it could have been. Or it
Yes.
could have been. He could have been.
yeah.
Yes. No, it's a
Terrible.
nightmare to get out of Disney if you're there to the very last night, especially on the busiest day ever. Yeah.
Trey, don't
Were
worry.
you ever
I'll give you a
there
hug
during
later.
Christmas?
Yeah. I've been to Disney World Christmas, so I know how crazy it could be.
Mm.
It's like Disney
Yeah, so
itself is already a different aspect of a world, and then Christmas on top of that is like on crack, right?
And it was funny because we got there really early because we were with my family when they visited. So we got there
Yes.
right when they opened. And I think an
Oh,
hour and a
wow.
half in, they closed it because they were at capacity.
Oh my gosh.
So they
You
wouldn't
would
let
need to
anybody
do
else
something.
in unless you had passes.
Right.
But
but even so, right? Like that already like pushes that.
Yeah,
like, a lot
that
of people
was
had
so it was
trouble.
that busy. And so it wasn't that.
Wow.
I don't know.
No,
I mean, it wasn't
remember,
as
like,
bad
I
during the
think-
day, but at night it was bad when the fireworks.
because
So-
of fireworks.
Yeah, there was no
I remember it
leaving. No one
smelling
was gonna
like
let you go.
cookies. I don't know if that was a thing, but I remember like
What?
the floats
Are
almost
going?
seemed like what's it called? Like they're making the
Okay.
whole place smell like fresh baked cookies. Like that was a thing at one point.
Oh,
But one of
Oh,
the
wait.
times that I went to Disney World actually during Christmas, I think it was Boxing Day actually, the 26th, it started to snow. So it was the first time that my
Oh,
cousins
that's
from
kinda
Sydney,
cool.
Australia came, and it was summer for them. So and we met in Florida, so they just only brought with them summer gear. They're thinking, same weather. All of a sudden, the temperature dropped and it started to flurry. And here we are running into like the gift stores looking for like hoodies.
These are
or-
your Australian cousins.
yeah, it was the first time they went to Disney World. They were like still young. And we couldn't get any because everybody else is buying the hoodies and the sweaters. And we're like, are we really going to wear Mickey Mouse? Stuff like when you're young and a teenager, you don't think that was cool. Now I think it's cool. I'm like, oh, I want a Mickey Mouse. Or like
Retro.
whenever we go to like a city, I want like a city.
why do you need Mickey Mouse when you
Oh,
could
my
look like
mom.
bubblegum?
I am
You have to go like this.
So Harold said that, so Nick was wearing that earlier. Harold was like, "Hey, you look like bubblegum,
I feel
chewing."
like maybe if I
chewed
do
up
this. Oh, if I
bubblegum.
do this, if I
Oh,
put my hand
that's
out.
mean.
Here you
But Nick was wearing it, so it's different.
Um,
Well,
if I do that.
Irvin thought I was a crab.
No,
Yeah.
someone thought you're a lobster.
crab?
Oh, a lobster.
Well, because all I saw was this,
Oh,
so
good.
and it
Okay.
looked like a crab. I was like, "Hey, look, it's Sebastian from Little Mermaid."
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's the comb, the
Yeah.
rooster comb.
Oh, that
It's
helps.
just-
Like, not really.
It's just no. I think if you hold it, keep on holding it, like towards you. Yeah, and then lift it. Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah,
And
now
if
you
he
gotta
stands
walk
up.
on your ears?
I think so.
Are these still on your ears?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I
it's
just feel
covering
like
one of her eyes.
where's that? Where's that? What's that show? Margaret Atwood, The
It's a
Handmaid's
Maria
Tale.
pirate.
I feel like
You're
I'm the
sweating. I can
handmaid.
see sweat on your nose.
No, that's Sparkle.
Oh, it's glistening.
Girl
How
Sparkle.
come you're glistening?
Sparkle.
I'm hot, okay?
Oh.
She's glistening.
I'm glistening. Girl Sparkle.
Sparkle, like
Edward.
Twilight?
Yeah, like Twilight. But our basement is cold, so it's kind of like nice and toasty in
warm.
here. It's toasty in my costume.
Well,
You know.
like even when I stream in Saturday mornings with you guys, like this light doesn't help. Like it's hot. So
Oh, really?
I mean, you guys know about my light over here.
Oh, I did not know about that
Oh,
light.
I thought you're just
That is-
naturally glistening.
I know. I thought you were just always camera
I have that
ready.
glow. Yeah,
Like,
you're right.
Look
Yeah.
at that complexion.
There's no
It's
light. Ignore
just
the light.
Perfect. The both of you.
But the
No
sun,
light
the
at all.
sun's
It's
already
just
up,
my
though, right?
lowness.
The sun is up at 8 a.m.
Yeah. So when you go to the Lego store in the morning to get your set, are you going like right when it opens?
Yeah, he's like walking the mall inside
Are
the
you
mall.
like second
I wa-
person in line,
I-
first person line?
I walk the mall until I see someone go in line, and then I get in line.
Oh, you
Yeah,
don't want to be the first
Oh, he
person?
just- yeah.
No,
You don't
because
want to be like standing there.
I want to get my Pokemon steps in.
Pokemon steps.
So I just do like a circle. I keep walking around.
So
Yeah,
you
my-
said that one time someone noticed you, right? You're like, hey, I watch your channel.
Yeah, someone noticed me.
You made it. You made it.
That's the first
and then,
time.
And then Nick tries to like avoid them. No,
Did-
that wasn't me.
You didn't want to sign anything?
No.
Hello, you
Sign
no,
a
how do you
brick? I
say-
think that's what M&R does. I think he signs bricks.
Hello, YouTube.
So,
Yeah, once upon a time. Did you
what-
finish your
what are we
chocolate
looking
milk?
at?
I'm looking at Hayden.
Yes, he's
Oh.
He came down again.
clearly he's
Oh.
not on his iPad, right? So that's why
Another
he's just like, what else
he's
can I
bored.
do this morning?
No more
More
sleeveless costumes.
No, he's just wearing
No,
He's
Hayden,
gonna
the
come down
little one.
shirtless. He's like, I'm Bruce Lee.
soon.
But yeah, I try to be first or second. During May the 4th, I was like 17th.
And he
I
was
got
nervous.
I got there early.
He was nervous.
It was
I'm
for the
like,
Republic gunship.
and
Yeah,
how many
yeah,
people actually bought that?
I don't know, but the guy said there were only 20 in the
Okay.
Yeah, they
store.
were
So
sold out
17.
pretty fast at Disney Springs too.
I'm surprised. I was surprised about that. What's the next lineup you'll go for as a set, or you don't line up for sets?
I don't know. It all depends what comes out because we don't know the
Nothing
release
else is
until I
coming
see it
out.
on your news. You can use.
Nothing
Thanks,
else,
Alan
nothing
the
else
Brickman.
big is coming out this year. I think
Yeah.
for
Oh,
next
good.
year.
We're done. We're done. This year has been insanely.
This year and last year, there were lots of big sets.
I don't know. The pandemic really helped Lego along. I think people stayed home. People
Can
built.
you pull up your pants?
People bought
Why
Lego.
you can see my
Tutu.
don't look.
But
Stop, Hayden.
the
My
good
shirt's
thing about
tight.
when I
Tight.
fall in line at Disney Springs because Disney Springs has a parking lot
Yes.
and they don't
yes.
open until 9 o'clock. The Lego store opens at 10. So as long as I get there at 9, I'm still gonna be like
Oh, right.
10th in line
Yes,
because
yes,
the
yes.
parking lot doesn't even open. So it definitely helps out.
Yeah.
Even with the gunship was probably the longest line I've seen.
Yeah.
Actually,
I-
yeah, that was
I
the
was-
longest line.
I was surprised with your last video about the Disney Springs where there were no Lego in the other different stores because I remember there were like the Marvel store. Or,
Oh yeah, they were. You're right.
So
Man, you're watching my
you think
videos.
Lego
Look at that.
monopolized? I did.
And the ads. Oh,
And the
Are
ads.
there
I made
ads yet?
sure all the ads played.
Are there
Oh,
ads
I'm not
yet?
monetized yet,
There's no
guys.
ads
Oh, what?
No.
Skip.
So don't worry about it. Skip over it.
Oh, skip.
But no, it's
But did they
yeah, you're right. Like
monopolize
all
it?
we went
Lego.
around and you're right. Most of those actually had
Yes,
Lego
I remember.
sets, but I think my assumption, and they still don't have Lego, but my assumption is because Lego said no, we're going to be the only one, which makes total sense if you
I guess.
think
yeah.
about it.
No, I only remember because the last time we went to there was a Star Wars outpost, right? I think there was a set there, and
Yes.
Hayden's like, "Oh, I want this," and I'm like, "No, this set is going to be at the Lego store, and we get points." So that's
No.
how I was able to stave
We need
off.
points
that.
for our coins.
Yeah, exactly.
And
But
do they
then
mark it
But
up?
then we didn't walk to the Lego store.
Do
so
they
I
mark
didn't
it
buy
up if
this.
it's in the Disney store or
No,
marked
I
up?
don't think so.
No, it's
It's
the
the same
same.
price?
It's marked up at the Legoland.
Now,
Right? Like, I remember that. That was weird. When you buy stuff at the Legoland, it's marked up by a few cents more.
one set that they still have at the Disney store is this one.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, so they do carry this. That's the only set I saw.
Did they have a lot of it?
when are you
still?
gonna build
Because
that?
It's gonna be
Actually, I
amazing.
sent one guy Mike out to Magic Kingdom this week, and he did some B-roll for me with my GoPro. So yeah, we'll see what he gives me, and then this is probably gonna be next week. So,
Oh, very fun.
Nice.
so
It is
we'll
a
see.
fun. It has sparkly parts.
You're gonna have fun facts.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah, stay tuned.
of
Hello,
course.
research.
Just like most of my bills, guys.
That's exactly it.
So it's a fun fact.
I was
A
just
short little review
saying.
at
I
the
was
end.
just saying. Maybe this one video was not gonna have any fun facts.
Nope.
I don't know.
It's like your hello YouTube.
I know. When did he stop saying that? You stopped saying that.
I still say that.
You used to say, "Oh, I don't watch his videos either."
I mean, it's either that or happy birthday, Merry Christmas, or whatever.
Like, don't like.
So I don't think Kaylin has a catchphrase. You have a catchphrase?
Mm-mm. Just let's go. I feel like that.
Let's go.
No, she does this.
Yeah.
You do this a lot. You're like, hi guys.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi guys.
I'm here
Sunshine
with
and
one guy
rainbows.
Mike.
Drink, eat, repeat. Like, you got to keep on like.
Where's
saying that
one
in your
guy Mike
channel.
right now?
I don't know. I know.
It's
I think
great.
yesterday he texted me. I think he was at because you asked me about GoPro questions. So I think he was at Magic Kingdom yesterday. But I don't know. He doesn't live here. He doesn't live.
Yeah, not
I
really.
always thought that was like your dad, but it wasn't.
Oh no, he's actually. I worked with his son when I worked for a design company, and
And he
then
knows his wine.
yeah, so then we met all, and he likes wine.
How far does he live? How far does he live from you guys?
Not far, like 25 minutes, 20 minutes.
20, 30.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not-
okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we hung out a lot when because his son went back to school for his master's in Michigan, and then we hung out a lot after that. But
He's retired
there's-
now, I guess.
yeah, he's just hanging out.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. But yeah, when
Yeah,
I
me
watch your
too.
channel, I'm like, this is a channel that I would watch. I would watch the eat and drink kind of channel more than anything. And this is what's magical about Florida. You can buy wine anywhere in Florida.
Mhm.
Costco has wine in Florida. In Ontario, we're very much regulated. There's only specific places that you can buy wine, sort of like Philadelphia. Like it's very Puritan, I want to say. But only recently did we start selling wine in grocery stores. We never did. It was like a
No.
specific store to buy wine or beer
Yeah.
until I think that like the last year and a half. And so
I mean, I think
now,
in Utah they have like a ounces rule where you only could have so many ounces in front of you at a bar.
oh really?
Yeah, like a couple shots.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah. No. And the wine there is super cheap. Like it's ridiculous. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say it like that. I'm not a wino. Am I a wino? No.
Well,
Yeah, Nick
we're
doesn't
not
drink.
we're
Yeah,
not
you
wine
drink
people
wine every
either,
night.
but we'll try
Do
it.
I drink wine every
I thought you
night?
drink wine every night.
Nick drinks water.
Wine every night. I like the pink
Starbucks has a
ones.
good
I
water
like the
selection
red
bottle.
ones.
In that cup where there's the dark water. that you
Yes,
have.
yes. I drink a lot of dark water after work. I need to rehydrate after a busy day at work.
So after this, I'm assuming so you're getting everything except for the tumbler, right? Are you getting two
Um,
Titanics? I heard you're getting
No,
two.
stop it. Stop
No,
it.
wine.
Stop these bad voices in his head.
Oh, I didn't show you. Oh, I missed something for show and tell.
Oh, show it. Do it.
It's not your channel. It's not
Do
your
it.
channel.
No, I want to see it.
It was because
Let's show some Lego. Yeah, and the tutu.
I,
I like when it got up. It's on a two.
I am just relieved that he found other shelf space here in the basement for the Titanic.
I mean, I don't think
Because
he
I
found it. He
didn't
built
want
it.
that in. I didn't want that upstairs. I was like, please keep. Oh my God, what is that?
It was 25% off.
What is it? So Trey, Nick has probably one of the biggest collections I've seen. In
And
this
it's
Lego
not even
community.
collections that I want anymore. Like
So,
before, it was like things that I'm like, oh, wanderers are cute.
I got some video.
Yeah, see, that's what happens.
What is
I had
that?
Video.
The video.
It looks
This one
very
comes-
pastel-y.
Yes,
This one
right.
comes with the candy cane
I think
ballerina.
Addie would like that.
Yeah. But no more Legos for
So
our kids.
I got this one.
25% off, guys. That's why. That's
And
why
then
this is
I
now in my
got-
house. Oh my gosh, what is this?
It's the punk. What's it called? The punk
So-
pirate.
Video. I can never say it right,
Yes.
but they're the ones that had Neo
Just
as
say
their
video. Just say video.
Video
marketing, right?
Yes. I don't know how many
Ryan,
kids
what's
actually
up?
buy this.
So this
Hi.
one.
Whose costume, Ryan? Whose costume is the best?
I'm the handmaid sale.
That's
okay?
pretty cool box. I like the. You can't deny their minifigures. They're very nice.
Well, this is what Nick really is into. He's really, really into the minifigures.
Wow.
And
more
then this
often
is
than not.
K-pop.
What is
K-pop?
that unicorn?
K-pop
Uh-oh.
concert.
Oh, I get it. I
K-pop.
get it.
And so the minifigures here.
Are these in Disney Springs Lego? Like, do these actually?
Yes.
Or is this a Toys R Us?
This is like 90% off in the US.
90% off. It's a deal. You should get it just to part it out, man.
Yeah, man. Yo.
Yo.
And then the last
So we
one-
got some votes here for the best costume on screen.
I lost your tutu.
And
Keep in
then
mind, we did
Captain
a quick,
Marvel got
we
from-
did a quick
from the
switcheroo
Philippines.
before the show started.
Thank you.
Oh, cute.
no one likes a chewing gum.
The red blood
The
cell.
chew-
What
the
am
chewing-
I? I
chewing
don't
gum
even know.
with the
Ryan
The
likes
lobster.
Captain Marvel. No
It's
one
like
knows who
one of
I am. They were like Iron
One of
Man
those
or
sluggies. It
I
makes
am
me like wearing a blanket. I think I'm just wearing a blanket.
I'm
But
Spider Man.
Nick
It
actually
looks
went.
like you're like drooling now.
I am.
Where's this blood? Blood coming out.
But Nick actually went trick or treating in this. He actually walked kids wearing
Oh,
this
man.
around the neighborhood.
Does,
And they're
does
like,
it smell
"Hey,
like
it's
you've been
Angry
trick or
Bird."
treating?
Yeah, it's the Angry Bird man.
Angry
So
Bird.
nice.
He's also walked around in his banana, I think.
I mean, how do you clean costumes? Like,
I put them in the wash machine. Cool.
are they? Don't they
Cool
shrink?
setting.
Probably put
No,
this
cool
in.
setting and then tumble dry cool.
It
Just
doesn't
cool and
smell.
cool. I don't know
Oh.
about you guys, but I don't know. We have also a Squishmallow collection. Was that ever said somewhere?
It's just
Do you know
squishmallow.
Squishmallows? Is it time for show and
Oh,
tell?
we'll show that next week for sure.
But they're just like pillows. They're just like stuffed animal pillows. But I always wash them also in our wash.
Oh,
So I like the
We just throw 'em away.
costumes are the same. Throw them if you want. Put them like in a pillowcase or anything. But these are too big. Like, but you can wash them, cool wash, and then or hang dry. It washes.
yeah.
them.
Even Trey doesn't know what squishmallow is, and he knows a lot of like eccentric stuff.
Yeah, Squishmallows.
You
It
want me to
started
bring-
in
you want me to
California.
bring down some squishmallows.
Oh, I'm gonna bring down my stick Squishmallow. So Squishmallow, they actually have a whole set for
I'll find
Halloween.
squishmallows.
There's just one on the couch.
Oh,
You just want to get up
grabbing
to
it.
show your tutu. He just wants to
Yeah,
get
he
up to-
did. He's trying to get more votes.
That's what I think. You know, if I get up, this like nothing. This is all you're gonna see. No,
I was like, oh, look, that chewing gum has eyes and a beak.
Yeah, I don't even know how we got into Squishmallow, other than one of our places to visit here is Canada's Wonderland. I guess it's like Busch Garden, and so we're standing in line, and the two little boys in front of us, they're like, "Oh my gosh, Canada's Wonderland has Squishmallows that you can win as prizes for this, like pick the duck game. It's like one of the easier games."
Oh yeah,
So my
yeah.
boys are like, oh, let's get a squishmallow. I'm like, what's a squishmallow? But once you like hold to these squishmallows, they're like marshmallows. They're like so soft. It
it
does. It,
edible?
sounds like food, squishmallows. But they started in California, and for the longest time, we couldn't find any in Canada except for Canada's
Do
Wonderland.
they look like marshmallow? I'm assuming they look like marshmallow.
They're very squishy, and we basically like the boys have them all over their beds. Maybe Tristan only has one because Tristan's cool and 16. I don't know.
You know.
Oh,
and
so
see-
and then they're very thematic, and now Costco carries them. So Costco is our go-to for Squishmallow supplies, and now they've had recently Star Wars themes Squishmallow. So we have Yoda.
I know. Okay.
Okay, that is, I think that's an oversized
That's cute.
squishmallow, isn't it?
And we have these are like the jumboest.
Look, you guys could even you don't even need to show yourselves. You guys could be those for the channel instead.
But during
What up,
Halloween,
Corey?
and
How's it
Christmas-
going?
But Halloween,
We
and
have
Christmas,
Yoda here, and we have Chewbacca, and we have Captain Marvel, and we have Ant-Man.
these are our costumes now. So hello. But yes, I know you're
These are
probably
our special
thinking,
guests.
we live in a house full of toys. We do probably live in a house full of toys, other than my bakeware. So I had to prove to Irvin that I do bake, so I have bakeware that also look like toys, by the way. But
Yeah, last year they were like Halloween squishmallows.
Yes.
There was like Frankenstein and
So wait,
a mummy.
skeleton.
but those takes they have a lot of volume to it, so you can't
You can
buy a
squish
lot of
them.
those because I can imagine you could fill up a room.
At least
They're all in the kids' rooms. They use
Yeah.
these as
Hey Chris,
pillows.
how's it going?
at least when my kids want to like throw something at each other, it's nice and
They're like pillows.
fluffy.
So when you guys have guests at your house,
We don't. Oh, we don't.
Okay.
Nobody knows where we live.
we don't.
We're
We can't
like
show them what we
maybe
have.
underground.
The
we
main
live in a
the
cave.
main floor is no toys.
Yeah, the main floor, no toys. That's why when he was like starting to measure for like the Titanic, I'm like, what are you doing here? This is like,
Nah,
oh no,
I saw the world
lied.
map on the wall.
There is the see,
Oh
I know.
yeah, the world map.
He was starting to like get up to the main
but
floor
that's where the kids play their video
Ah!
games.
But all of this Lego started in one of our guest rooms when we first got married, or when we just
mean,
had one kid. It started in
We're
one of our
guilty.
rooms.
Like we have our front entrance, which is I didn't want it to happen, but it just happened. But most of the play Lego, that's where our kids play with Lego there.
That's why it's driving me nuts.
Yeah.
I
So the
know.
first thing you see when you go
Yeah.
in the house is just
Yes,
Lego on the
no,
floor.
that's
Lego.
why.
It is
yeah.
annoying, but it's just an easy way to watch them. And it's not in the main area where we hang out and cook and eat because it's
Yes.
out of sight, out of mind for me.
Yes, same.
So
same.
What about like other toys like Hot Wheels or action figures?
funny you
Do
say
have-
that because someone just gave them, well, didn't just like 2 or 3 years ago, Chris got, or not Chris, Aiden got like the crazy Hot Wheel track. And
Okay.
It's huge.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
like,
Oh,
it's
yes.
about 5 feet like wide.
Yes.
And so
I
we
think
finally
Aiden-
brought that back out again so they can play with it. So they've been playing with that. But they're not,
Mm,
it's like they're into it for 2 days and then
Yeah.
on to the next,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
And I guess this is the difference. Like, keep in mind, we have the 3 boys, so it's been like a lot of hand-me-down toys from one generation to the next, right? So
Yeah.
there's Hayden, who is just born into a house
He has
full of
so
Lego
many,
already, full of Hot
lightsabers.
Wheels, full of wrestlers.
Oh yeah. We
You
have a
know,
lot of
like
wrestlers.
wrestler dolls.
I will say that they're still into Lego though. Like Addie will still go there and play with the Lego and
Yeah. Well, I
And-
think
and same
hands
thing
down
with
Lego
Aiden.
is one of the best toys, right? Whenever Hayden is what's it called? On timeout, or he has lost his iPad privileges,
take
which
away
has
his
happened
Lego?
recently. He comes back and plays. And I would
No,
rather
he plays with Lego.
he plays with Lego,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
But
not
he goes-
punishment. That's not timeout.
No. But the time
Here, play with
timeout
this
is from-
instead.
but he can't play on his iPad, right? I feel like the iPad, like the devices, even if there's a lot of educational stuff on it, it just sucks them in and completely. Like I'm always
okay.
negotiating with him. Okay,
He's
just 1 hour,
watching
just 2 hours.
Preston plays or something.
Yeah, he watches YouTubers who plays video games on YouTube, right?
Roblox.
But when he
Yeah.
is off his device, he goes and plays. He goes and reads a book. He goes and plays with his little minifigs too, and starts talking, making dialogue, which I think is what kids play should be, not just on their
Yeah.
devices.
They're really into Roblox right now. Like
Yeah.
she's really good at it. Like the game.
Yes.
Like
no,
it takes a
same
lot of
with Aiden.
precision, and she has a slow iPad, so there's some lag on it. I'm like, how do you even
Yes,
do
yes.
this? 'Cause I tried doing it. I'm like, I give up.
Yeah,
Mm.
no, he's into that. He's into Minecraft recently, and then they get excited when they have other little buddies that they like meet from school and go, oh, so and so has like a Roblox account. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
right. So
that's a new babysitter iPads and YouTube,
yeah, for sure.
right? So
For us, it was TV. Just
What was
regular
it?
TV.
When we were
Oh,
growing
regular
up,
TV.
right? Like I
Yeah.
don't know. Like I feel like we played outside, but then our parents
Did you
never
play
really.
outside?
Our
Yeah.
parents never really.
I'd go biking.
Yeah,
Biking.
but did your
Yeah.
mom ever say stop watching TV? Like my parents never told me that to like
Yeah, I
stop
had
watching TV.
Oh
You had a
no, they
limit?
took away our Nintendo like hard and fast.
Oh,
And we only
really?
were allowed to play on the weekends.
That's why when
So-
you bought me, remember you bought me that TV
Yeah, I bought
for my
him a
room?
TV.
I was excited because I have my
Oh,
own.
I didn't
TV in my
know.
room.
I didn't know that was a parenting thing. No, I grew up with a TV in my room, and I would do homework
Oh.
in front of TV. My parents
You did
you
homework
know,
in front of TV?
yeah. As long as
I
I got
wasn't
like
allowed.
an A report card, like my parents really
Okay.
didn't get in my way about anything. So, yeah. So I feel like as parents right now, I feel like I'm always fighting.
Shazam!
Hey Rick.
We're 1 hour into this 24-hour stream, Rick.
This is not the costume I want to wear for
You're gonna
24
wear this
hours.
costume for 24
Not
hours.
this one either.
Yeah, not this one either. It's just gonna be Nick. He's like, hey guys.
Wear
I'm
this
at
tutu for
23 hours and counting.
23 hours.
Oh man. I was the same way, Eileen. Like when the lights came on, my parents were yelling for us. They're like, come in. And they would yell. Like,
Yeah.
and we had to come in as soon as the lights came on. So
Yeah.
and yes, yeah, ABC. We're doing it. We're going for it.
we
Nick's
didn't
going
know
for
it.
it.
We didn't know it an hour ago, but now it's sounding official that we're gonna be
Nick's
here.
going
Yeah,
for it
last,
for his
week,
tutu.
last weekend, Aubrey's count 24 hours.
Oh wow!
He did it.
He changed his
Amazing.
shirt like every hour.
Oh, that's good. You need
So I
to be
tuned
fresh.
in to see what kind of shirt he was wearing.
Yeah, That's-
He wore 24 shirts.
that's the hook. That's the hook.
That's
Were
that's what
were
got,
they 24
got me to stay.
Lego shirts?
24 Lego shirts. For 25. I feel like I
Yeah.
sound like our kids are like rustling upstairs now. See, this is what happens when they're not on devices too. I can just hear them.
So
Like,
one of the we had a neighborhood of like kids that we would play with. There was a lot of Filipino families in our cul-de-sac, and I
Mhm.
remember this one game. It's kind of like it's not really kind of like Squid Games in a way. We had
Yeah,
two different
kind of.
sides of war, right? And each of us had a weapon, like it'd be like a plastic
my
bat or
God.
something like that. But we wouldn't hit each other, right? We just pretend. And then
Symbolically.
we
hit
would
each
also
other.
make a jail with our bikes. So we would
Oh,
have to
wow.
try to capture each other and then put them in the jail. But we would play that for weeks on end.
hours. See,
Yeah.
that's the kind of childhood that should be fun. I just feel like our neighborhoods, there's not a lot of kids in our neighborhoods that our kids play with. They go to school that's they're usually the bus kids. So they don't have classmates in our area. Actually, Mason's going to a Halloween party later today.
oh, he is?
Well, I don't know if it's a Halloween party, but I still got to buy Halloween muffins or something like that.
So
Oh, Ed.
for ABC's 24-hour stream, I think me and Nick started it off for him. Nick was
Yeah.
8-bit on his laggy.
I was.
Yeah. We saw him in slow motion.
It's smooth now, though, right? It's smooth now that no one's on the internet.
Yeah, it's smooth now.
Thanks, guys.
Is that's why they're coming down, checking on you? Are you
Yeah,
guys done yet?
Go play with
iPads are all
Lego.
charged.
You guys are all allowed to play with all of Dad's Lego right now. Go.
Okay.
Take a minifigure. Take a minifigure.
You know that.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for that.
He does, except for that, or that, or that. No, don't touch that. No, not that, not that.
Not that.
Play
Not
with the
that.
Lego in your cubby over there.
Yeah, stay in your corner. We're gonna put the baby in the corner. Go, stay. Oh,
It was stop
starting
motion.
to be
Nick.
chaotic here.
It was. It's like one of his videos.
Stop motion.
All it was missing was a pew,
The
pew,
music.
zing,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
beep, beep.
See, you like that too, right? It's all coordinated. Okay, this thing is like starting to fall apart.
Are you gonna disrobe?
I don't know.
You're
trying to, like,
just
last-
rogue.
24 hours is a long time.
Well, we're gonna go and
my
we're gonna end it. Don't worry, guys.
Another put that I got from
There she
Apple.
is.
Kitty cat.
Yay! Another costume in a costume. No, it's not really a costume. It's my other printable shirt.
Oh, is that
There you
from
go.
Fan
that was
Expo?
hot. Yes, this is from Fan Expo.
So is this.
Which one?
Are
This-
these shirts the same size?
Yes, they're the same size.
They don't look the same size.
Are you ripping through the shirt like Hulk?
He is ripping through my shirt. Look at this.
Stretching it out.
This calling card is
Tristan's gonna
like,
wear
look at
this
the
next.
edges. It's like
Tristan's
puckered
gonna
out.
wear this next.
I see that you're cold.
That's why it's
All
black.
right, guys. Well, we're gonna cut it out over here. It's been about over
Where's
a little
his
bit of an
teddy
hour.
bear mark?
I'll find out.
Okay, after.
I want to thank everybody for joining the stream. I want to thank
Thank you
Nick
for
and
having us.
Maria for joining us, sweating it out again for the second hour. For those who don't know, Nick does stream 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays regularly.
We'll
I'm
see you
probably
next
going to do this once a
Saturday.
month. And Drink, Eat, Repeat has a channel. Check it out if you already haven't.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you, guys.